Hi there, Libra. This is Kelly from Moonbean Gems Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your September 2020 general read. So for those of you who are subscribed to my channel, welcome back. I truly appreciate all your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. And for those of you who are new to my channel, do stick around for a brief little intro before we get started. So I do have a couple announcements. First one has to do with a giveaway. So how can you help me? Easy. All you got to do is like, share, and subscribe, okay? This has to do with me reaching 1,000 subscribers, right? So when that happens, I will be coming out with a video, okay? So I need you guys to also hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I put that video out. Because then I need you to get on there and comment, okay? Because from there, your name's going to go into a draw and you're going to be able to win some crystal jewelry, okay? So that's the first thing. Second giveaway is going to be reoccurring, so it will happen monthly. Okay, and it has to do with free personal readings. So if you're not interested, that's awesome. But if you are, or even if you're not interested, but you're, curious about it, you got nothing to lose. All you got to do is comment below, even if it's just a hi, how are you, right? Let me know if the reading resonates also. I'd be very interested in that. And from there, your name goes into a draw to win a free personal reading, okay? Winners will be announced during the mid-month videos, okay, during the mid-month reads. Those winners that I had reached out to, okay? So for instance, I will be coming out with 2 names for mid-September, okay? Because the person as of yet has not responded, so I will definitely be doing another draw in order to reach out to a new winner, okay? So again, there's always a chance for you to win, even now. So if you want to go back at the end, I will have a couple videos pinned to the top there. I'm going to have your August reading as well as your 7th house. Okay, so you can go back and watch the August read if you haven't done so already. You might be resonating with that energy now instead of this reading that you're going to be watching. Okay, so do check it out and go back and comment. All right, for a chance to win a free personal reading. I will also have the 7th house. For those of you who don't know what that means, 7th house has to do with relationships, right? Or love, basically. Well, relationships. And of all kinds, whether it's romantic, whatever. But if you're interested in that, you definitely want to check out your 7th house, okay? So for you guys, Libra, that would be Aries, okay? I will link that, okay, to the top there for you. So check out Aries video as well. That being said, that's pretty much it. So go back and comment, okay, so that you can have a chance to win. Don't forget to check out your Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, seeing as some months those are going to resonate for you better than just your sun sign, okay? And again, 7th house, right? Also, if you haven't checked me out on Instagram yet, please do at kelly_moonbean.gems. I do post there daily collective reads. If that's something that you're interested, you might want to check that out. And I also do go live there every Wednesdays and Fridays and whenever I'm guided to. So that being said, check out my Instagram as well, okay? So I think that's all the announcements for now. Let's get into your reading. All right, Libras, so this month, I've decided to start with the romance angels before we get into the tarot. So let's see what love messages are coming up for you, Libra. Okay. Love messages for Libra for September 2020. Messages for Libra. All right, let's see. First card, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay, are we in Mercury retrograde? No. No, we're not, actually. But next week, we're going to have Mars going into retrograde. So that's not going to bring that. Although, you could be going through a cycle, right? The universe will test you like that. Will constantly be bringing you people from your past. Some for your greater good. Some not so much. Okay? So be wary of that. right? You got to learn to look at the patterns, right? Like I said it in, I can't remember whose video now, which zodiac sign, but I remember saying to someone, or to a zodiac sign, or even to someone in general, I did say this recently in the last couple days, that we all have a type, right? A type, like a romantic partner type, or like archetype that we kind of go for, or that we are attracted to, let's just say. Your ex was your type. Your ex is your ex for a reason. So maybe it's, I don't know, maybe that's a pattern. Maybe that's a sign that maybe you should try something new, right? Not the same old, but again, this could be, again, doesn't have to be a romantic partner coming back into your life to reconcile with you. This could be a friend, a family member, right? Co-worker, somebody like an acquaintance, right? Or this could also be from a past life, right? Keep that in mind as well. Someone from your soul tribe. Doesn't have to necessarily be someone who's romantic. So your next card is separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay? There's a lot of angels surrounding this couple. Okay? Clearly something has happened. They're both very, like, if you look, she's very distraught on the bed, and he is holding his heart. Like something painful happened here. Okay? For some of you, this separation could be, I know we are already, like, in regards to this COVID-19 business, I know a lot of places have already opened up and everybody's gone, most people have gone back to work, but there's still some of us who are still home, right? Whether you're a teacher, for instance, you're still going to be home for a little bit. School hasn't started yet, at least here where I'm from. They're preparing, people are prepping for that. Also, with this COVID-19, a lot of couples have been going through this separation, okay? Close quarters, people who have been, you know, together or unable to really, you know, when you've been quarantined with someone, that little things start to tick you off, right? So be wary of that, okay? Sometimes you do need some space, your own time, right? Time to be alone. Doesn't mean that you're lonely. It just means that you need some clarity, or you need some space. You need time to grow as a person, right? Next card is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, some people, that could be another reason why there is a separation here, right? Your partner and you could have been together for quite some time, and again, through quarantine, close quarters, together, and now it's like going back to work, or you may be traveling, or whatever it is where you have to separate, and someone's having a really hard time. Like, if you look, even she's unable to let go of his hand. He's trying to leave, and she's like, no, don't go. Right? And I feel like some of us could be feeling that way. Right? You may be in a relationship, whether it's you or this other person, but somebody in the relationship is unable to just be on their own. Like, they need this other person in order to function. And that's not a healthy connection, right? You need to have some space. You need to be able to make your own decisions. You need to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. No one's saying you can't work together as a team to make decisions. Absolutely, you should be doing that if you are in a long-term commitment. But at the same time, you need to come together and collaborate, not just like go along with this other person. Okay. All right, so let's move on to the tarot. All right, Libra, your first card is going to be the strongest energy, most significant energy for September for you. Okay, so we have Seven of Cups. That's a card of choices, of having too many commitments. Okay, this can signify options, whether it's romantic. It is cups, so it can be romantic partners or romantic connections. If you look, he's got one in his hand, but he's looking to replace. And you have to pick something. You can't just, right? You got to put it down and pick something. So something needs to be given up in order to, at least that's what the energy that I'm getting from here. In order to receive something or to claim something, you need to give something up. For some of you, that is a relationship. For others of you, it's just the way of thinking, or this codependency, right? That way of thinking that you can't do it without this person. Absolutely, you can. Everybody can live on their own, given, you know, the proper, like if you've learned the proper techniques, or again, this is all having to do with things that you've learned throughout life, right? Things that you've picked up from your parents, from school, your own experiences. We can all, like, before this person came into your life, you were living. So you can still live without them, right? That whole, like, I can't live without you. No. Bitch, you can live without them. You just don't want to. You're choosing not to. And that's okay. You can choose to be with someone, absolutely. But don't feel that you can't live without them, because that's nonsense. Okay? That's nonsense. But yeah, the Seven of Cups, again, so for September, Libra, you've got a lot of choices. You've got a lot of options, or it could just be you've got a lot of things on your plate right now, whether it's work, it's relationships, it's family, okay? It's all, I feel like it's all on your shoulders, and you're having to choose. You've got to pick, you've got to put something in the forefront right now, and you may be having a hard time with that, okay? Seven of Cups can also indicate various issues that are coming up within a relationship as well. Okay, so your conflict for September is the Devil. It could be connecting with the Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. The Devil, just, again, it's the same energy as this codependency. Okay, so that could be a conflict here. There could be an issue with alcohol or drugs, right? Some people have sex addiction. Some people have are addicted to gambling, right? Whatever your vice. Okay, this is going to come between you two. For some of you, it can result in a separation. Okay, but again, we do have reconciliation coming through. So maybe that's, again, could be and literally the Seven of Cups is underneath it. So someone from your past is coming in as an option for some. Okay. Again, it could just be a choice that you have to make in regards to the past for some of you Libras. Okay. Your concern is strength. Be connecting with the Leo. Doesn't have to be. Your concern is whether you can take control, okay? Strength also talks about self-love and confidence, right? Having that For some of you, you may be having issues with that because of a codependency. Okay, you feel like you can't, like I was saying earlier, like you can't live without you. Well, I bet you can. Right? You just got to work on that. Right? So that's going to be a concern for you in September, is building your confidence. Okay? Self-love. Right? Just taking control of your life, taking control of this codependent behavior, right? The devil can also indicate compulsions that you have, or it can be anything from someone feeling envious or of others, right? Of someone else. And this, again, could be someone from your past, even. Could be an ex feeling envious, or vice versa, right? So take it how it resonates. Reverse the roles if you need to. Okay? For others of you, if this is in regards to the workplace, what I'm sensing here is you probably have a few choices that you've got to make. Okay? Whether, again, if this is at work, in regards to a business, okay, maybe you got a lot of things on the go, right? These are also various different things on your plate, right? And even within work, maybe you have a full-time job, but you also got something on the side that you're dealing with, right? And I feel like it's something that you are passionate about and something that you created on your own. Not, well, maybe in collaboration with someone, but I feel like it is your own venture, okay? The conflict, again, is the devil. Don't get greedy, right? Don't be greedy. Right? The devil has to do with greed, envy, right? Materialism, right? Sometimes we get caught up in making money and wanting, you know, the best things out there, and it's not what life is about, right? It's absolutely, if you've worked hard and you want to treat yourself, go for it, but that's not the whole point of life, right? It's not the most important thing. And again, in regards to work, this concern, right, with strength being there. Strength also can indicate good health, right? So your health can also be a concern here because of a codependency that you could have, right? Maybe something is starting to affect you, okay, physically or emotionally or mentally, whatever, however it affects you. But, right, don't let those addictions or compulsions take over your life. So in the past, we have the Chariot. Okay, that's a card of Cancer. That could also indicate action or change, a journey. Okay, so Libra, in the past, there could have been a journey, or I would say generally the Chariot is a vehicle of change, but it's not just you. It's not you driving this vehicle or moving it. This is a universe. This is your guides pushing you. So in the past, you could have been following that, and now we've got options in your way, and you're like, well, which way do I go? What do I do? Okay. I'm just noticing, not now, I've known that it's been on this card, but it's, again, depending on what my guides are showing me, but I see like a bridal party. So in the past, there was either a wedding, or this could indicate a marriage to a Cancer, possibly for some of you. For others of you, this is there's like a big family gathering here. So for some of you in the past, maybe marriage was something that wasn't something you wanted, okay? Or could have been something that you were moving towards with this person, okay? Maybe you are married. If you're not, you're in a long-term commitment. Maybe you want that, right? Maybe you want to get married. Somebody doesn't want to get married. However it resonates for you. Okay, what's arriving for you in September is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, it's a very slow moving knight, right? But this is a knight that will make it to his destination. Look, he's got his bag packed. He's bringing goods. This is someone, it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, coming towards you. But this is someone who works hard. Okay, he's got the necessary tools. The reason why he's taking out his sweet ass time is, if you look, his horse is literally bound in vines. He's got the tools. He has the tool to get out of there, but I think he has to put down the sack. And depending on what's in that bag, he may not want to put it down, right? He may be scared to put it down. It's coming underneath the Devil, so it could be something in there that's materialistic. Maybe you're afraid to put down too much money, right? Or it could be in regards to a codependency, right? Maybe you just don't want to let go of the alcohol or drugs or whatever it is that you are holding on to, right? That's keeping you from moving forward, because ultimately it's weighing you down. Okay? This could also be this person coming in from your past. Okay, and in the future, we've got Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is not the greatest thing. It's not the best energy, but what I can say is that tens are completions, right? Or ending to a cycle. So we're going to start the month with some serious heavy energy. But again, there is some good coming out of this. Like, we do have a reconciliation happening here. And again, doesn't have to be a romantic partner. This could be a friend, a family member, somebody coming in to make amends with you. Okay? Ten of Swords can also lead, is, to me as a reader, is that betrayal card, right? This is someone who, it could be a relationship ending, a painful ending too, right? We do have separation here and a Ten of Swords. Right? This can also be an ending to all this codependency, right? This Ten of Swords is also rock bottom. Right, in order to be able, for a lot of people, you have to learn the hard lesson. Okay, a lot of people have to learn a hard lesson in order to move forward in a positive way. Okay, sometimes you need to lose it all in order to gain something, right? So that could also be happening for some of you. Okay, let me know in the comments below, okay, like how this is resonating with you, if at all. Because there's various different messages here. This could be, for some of you, it's a relationship. For others of you, this is in regards to your own self-development, right? Like, journey, your own growth as a person. This can also be in regards to a business venture or your own work situation, right? Knight of Pentacles is someone who is very efficient at what they, at work, at what they do, right? Pentacles is like an earth sign, right? So earth signs are very work oriented. All right, so we're going to move on to your rune. See what messages we have for Libra for September 2020. All right, so I'm going to record this before we talk about it, but also kind of want to go over last month's rune as well. So for this month, we have harvest. Okay, so that's this month's rune, Libra. Last month, for the month of August, let me go back in my book. This is why I record it. I like to go over it just to see where, if at all, if there's any growth or any pattern. So last month you had signals reversed. So there was something that you were not seeing. Something was unclear. You were missing. Your guides are trying to show you something and you were not paying attention. Okay. This month with harvest being there, that's exactly what it means. Harvest. Harvesting the goods, right? Harvest is also indicative of a cycle of 1 year, right? Generally, in order to harvest something, you have to plant it, right? It starts off as a seed or an intention that you plant. So this is definitely, you're dealing with something, Libras, that you've been working on or investing your time and energy, right? Remember, what you put your energy to is what is going to grow. So for some of you, this is in regards to a relationship. For others of you, this is in regards to a business venture or something like a passion project, something that you are working towards, okay? So let's read a little bit in regards to harvest. So harvest, fertile season. Okay, also keeping that in mind, that can also be something that's going to be coming up for you, Libra, or something that you've been dealing with for this past year. And it could be that exact thing, fertility. Okay, wanting a child. Okay, so let's read up a bit about it. So harvest, fertile season, 1 year. A rune of beneficial outcomes. Jera applies to any activity or endeavor to which you are committed. Be aware, however, that no quick results can be expected. A span of time is usually involved, hence the key words 1 year, symbolizing a full cycle before the reaping, the harvest, or deliverance. You have prepared the ground and planted the seed. Now you must cultivate with care. To those whose labor has a long season, a long coming to term, Jera offers encouragement of success. Know that the outcome is in the keeping of providence and continue to persevere. Remember the old story about the farmer who was so eager to assist his crops that he went out at night and tugged on the new shoots? There is no way to push the river. Equally, you cannot hasten the harvest. Be mindful that patience is essential for the recognition of your own progress, which in its season leads to the harvest of self. Okay, so again, I feel like in the past with this Chariot, okay, there was definitely a journey or something that you've been working towards. Okay, now some options are coming up for you. Okay, so you do have options here coming up for September. Okay, again, whatever it is that you've been focusing on is what's going to come up for you. So if you want something positive, then you got to be in that positive state of mind, right? Have strength, confidence, right? Self-love, good health needs to happen. You need to get out of that negative mind state, right? Of loss, betrayal, because that's what's going to happen if you keep putting your mind towards that. Or again, this may not even be you, Libra. This could be this person that you're connecting with. I'm seeing various zodiac signs. So for some of you, there's a Leo here, there's a Capricorn here, or there's a Cancer as well, or an earth sign, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn can also be in the mix, or you can have that in your chart. This could all just be your energy, right? I do see, though, different people for sure, so maybe it is one of those signs, or they could have all of that in their chart, right? But again, if you don't get out of that codependent, or get out of this state of mind, you're not going to be able to reap the rewards that you need or that you deserve, right? So get out of that state of lack or codependent behavior, right? You are good enough. You are strong. You are able to achieve what you want to achieve, right? You've been working towards it, right? Your guides have been pushing you towards your path. Okay, it's gonna, again, slow moving progress. All right, Libras, and that has been your September 2020 general read. Don't forget to comment below letting me know how this reading resonated with you, or just to give me a hello. Remember, when you comment, your name goes into a draw for a free personal reading. Okay, so those names will be coming out for the mid-September read. Okay, you can also go back. I will link the 2 videos. So I will link your 7th house, Libra, so that will be Aries. Okay, 7th house has to do with love. So if you are in a relationship or you're interested, cross-watchers, in a Libra, you might want to check out the Aries video. Okay, I will link it to the top there, as well as Libra's August reading. Okay, you can go back and rewatch the August reading. If you haven't watched it, you may want to watch it because you could be resonating with that energy. Okay, also don't forget to comment below there letting me know how it resonated with you. Because you can still win a personal reading for August as well as September, right? If someone doesn't get back to me in regards to a reading, then I will be picking new names for September. All right? All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Okay, don't forget to also check out my Instagram, okay, at Kelly_Moonbean.gems. I do go live every Wednesdays and Fridays, and I also just randomly pop on there just to either do a collective read or whenever I'm guided to receive messages or to give out some messages to the collective. So again, if that's something you're interested, check me out there. Okay, again, do check out your moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, seeing as some months those may resonate better for you. Okay, not just your sun sign. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Many blessings.